And I know a lot of people have been asking, and Smith like, this is where you will take charge again. Oh, Super Eagles, Super Eagles, Super Eagles. We are 32 days away from our next game. 32 days. And at the moment, the Super Eagles do not have a head coach. 32 days to go. With 32 days to go, which I think would mean that we are supposed to be maybe getting the squad list in the next 14 days thereabouts, so that we know who is coming to camp before the window, the international window opens. The last we heard about this coaching position, we heard that the Malian coach, Chielle, was the favorite. Our good friend reported, OJB, that in fact the Nigerian delegation had flown to Paris to meet with him and discuss terms. But till now, we haven't had any further updates. So, Smith, like, is there anything that we don't know that you know? What can you tell us? What's latest on the Super Eagles coaching situation?
Um, the league reporter, Toby Adepoju, is a Nigerian journalist, reported today. He also has some inside sources in the NFF. So, two coaches have been summoned today to submit their financial proposal. And that is actually what Herve Renard, the now free coach, and also what Tom Sainfiet, the coach of Philippines. So they want to know exactly what it's going to cost for them to actually what coach the national team, which I think that why are they doing this thing now when you should have done this thing for a very long time. So that is the latest on it now. So and before that, I think the NFF Technical Committee and also with the help of Amaju Pinnick too, I think recommended that Eric Chielle should be the coach. And as you mentioned earlier too, our France-based journalist too, OJB too, can confirm that the sports minister actually was met with the agent of the French, what's called of the Malian coach. But the issue is that they have not been used. I know that they had a discussion and it was very fruitful, but I think the proposed term in his contract for the Malian coach was actually 6 months. No, 4 months just to come and coach these qualifiers and see maybe he's going to qualify before they sack him again. Just to know that it's very, very crazy. So for me, it's sad. I won't lie to you. I'm also hearing too that the NFF too, they're planning to install an interim coach, for Nigeria before they actually get the deal signed for the new foreign coach. And that interim coach could be actually will be Salisu Yusuf, to take them to lead Nigeria. So it's a messy situation, and I'm really, really sad that all those sport ministers coming out to say that they are working on it. That audio, that just audio, and you can say this when people come out and criticize me that why am I so negative? It's not negative because I know these people. They will know how to get things done. So I won't lie to you. You mentioned it 32 days before our game against the Republic. There's no coach, and it's sad. It's sad.
It is sad indeed. I don't even know what to say. It's something that Finidi George, in fact, I cannot even remember when he left, but it feels like such a long time ago that you would have thought that by now we would know exactly what we are doing. We would know who is taking over. Things would have been agreed. And, even if they've not announced it, you would think that things would have been concluded by now. But with the team list, having to come in a short time, then they have probably already started sending letters to clubs saying, hey, this player we probably would want him in September for the international break, things like, because they have to send it to clubs ahead of time. So who is now the person that is forming this list of players that will play in the game against Benin Republic and Rwanda? Only God knows who is forming. So it's not happy. It's not nice to see. It doesn't make me happy. But I just hope that at the end of the day, they get it right. I hope that at the end of the day they get it right. They're asking Herve Renard how much he wants. If he call his price now, are they ready to pay? Or are they just asking, just make it not be like say we no try? So how much do you want? Because it's like me now going to go and meet maybe I don't know, let's say Carol Shabalala now that works for Supersport, veteran journalist. And I say, oh, Carol, I want to hire you for EaglesTracker. How much is your money? Then by the time she calls, I say, sorry, I cannot pay. It's like, you cannot afford. Why are you disturbing the person? So I hope I hope it's not just audio. I hope it's not window shopping. I hope that they're actually really ready to make this thing happen. If the man says, hey, this is what I want at the terms I want, I hope they're ready to make it happen. Are they ready to allow the person to bring his assistant? I know that yes, they would want one or two Nigerian assistants to be there, which is normal. But are they ready to allow the person to bring his own team that he trusts and he has worked with for a long time? Would they pay those people, or would they now ask him to cut out of the salary to pay them? These are the things. Would they let the person select who he wants to select and not start telling him that, oh, there's one boy here that we want to promote, bring him to the team, or there's one boy there that must be in the team, or oh, this guy did not greet me, so don't call this guy up again? Would they allow the coach actually do his job? These are the questions. 32 days to our game against Benin Republic, but we hope that at least within the next, by the grace of God, when we do our episode next week, I hope that we have some kind of updates, concrete, serious updates, because these are the little things that affect players, that affect teams, and we don't know. But then when they don't perform on the field, fans will start insulting the players and start saying, oh, they are not good, they're not that, they're not this, they're not that. We talk about the Olympics that's currently going on, not even just in football, across all the sports that we're competing in. These are the little things that our athletes are not getting, that are making them falter. Look at Favor of Philly. Shout out to her. Fantastic athletes that just finished sixth in the 200 meters women's final. Unfortunately, she couldn't compete in the 100 meters because of administrative issues. Her mental state could not have been so great. Obviously missing out on one dream and then just having to recover and refocus and just say, you know what, I'll try my best in this other one. Whereas the 100 could have been a warm-up for the 200, could have been a precursor for the 200. Maybe she competed in the 100 and did really well. It would have calmed her down going into this 200, but it didn't happen like that. I saw that after her race, she finished sixth. She was crying after the race. These are not the things that we want to see. The amount of issues that these players go through behind the scenes. I hope that the Super Eagles are able to get a coach, not the one that they will just call one coach last minute to come and come and train the team. Then they will now play 1-1 against Benin Republic. Fans will now start saying, oh, if it's for their club, they can do it. It's for their national team, they can't do it. Because whenever fans say that thing, I always ask the question, that you guys have, think if they can do it for their club, why do you think they cannot do it for the national team? It's because of these little things that go on behind the scenes. Just lack of preparation, bad flights, no coach, all these things. I hope that the NFF can get it right. And I hope that whoever they hire, they at least give the person all the necessary tools to be able to do the job and to be able to do the job to the best of their ability. And please, 4-month contract is a joke. 4-month contract is a joke. I know that they are scared of having to sack somebody and having to pay the person off. But no manager that is worth his salt would want a 4-month contract. At least you give the person a 1-year contract. Let them implement their plan. 4 months is not magic that they are doing. Even if Herve Renard takes over the team, he's not just going to transform the team in a month. He has to implement his ideas. Again, national team is not like club that you are coaching players every day, day in, day out. You get a camp, a 2-week period. You can only train them for 4 days before the first match, another 3 days before the second match. So whoever it is, they need to give the person time. And we hope that, because these games are so important, we hope that they get it right. And we hope that the Super Eagles can get back on track, because they're not on track right now, to qualify for the World Cup coming up in 2026 in the USA, Canada, and Mexico as well.